Kitchen is the heart and soul of my house. It always has been. Even in my parents' house, kitchen was the hub of all the activity. It's not about the oven or the hob, it's about the memories you create with your family and friends. And I really do believe in that. I love cooking and baking here with my kids. I love entertaining friends, and that's what I remember from my childhood. There are some dishes that always bring back so many memories, and ras malai is just one of them. And ras malai is soft, spongy, delicious rasgullas which are soaked in cardamom, saffron flavored syrup, which is the malai, and then topped with the crunchy pistachios. It could just be the smell, the texture, the taste that could just take you back to that time. As simple as opening this box of cardamom pods. And I'm transported back to my mum's kitchen, and it's just all those gatherings with my cousins. And ras malai was always made for special occasions, for birthdays or festivals, and we would always enjoy it sitting down together with lots of uncles and aunts and loads and loads of cousins. Having moved to the UK, it was just not possible for me to find ras malai anywhere. It was not available in the shops. The restaurants didn't serve it, and I really was missing it. So it took some trials and some tests, and over the years, and I finally developed this beautiful, most delicious ras malai recipe. And now I'm gonna go and cook this for you guys. So do you love the sound of this delicious recipe? Let me show you how to make it at home. And for that, we don't need many ingredients really. I'm going to start with 1 liter of whole milk, and it's really important that we use whole milk, otherwise this recipe might not work. And we will now bring it to a boil. This is going to take a few minutes to come to a boil, and just as it's beginning to boil, we're going to turn the heat off. Come to a boil, and that's when we turn the heat off. And I've got 1 lemon here, and I'm going to squeeze the juice into the milk straight away. Whole lemon, and you can see here the milk is starting to split. Look at that. So it's starting to split, and if you just stir it for a few seconds, all the milk will split, and that's what we're looking for. Now it's time to get our thick milk. We also call it paneer or Chetna in Hindi. And we're going to get rid of all the liquid, and we'll be left with this delicious stuff which we're going to use to make our ras malai. Now we're going to put this straight in and get rid of all the liquid. Now just so that I can squeeze it in, it's really hot, so I'm just using some fresh tap water, and I'm going to pour it over it just to cool the temperature down a little bit. Bake it all up. Do be careful, it is hot. And then you can see all liquid coming out. You can let it cool slightly before you squeeze it a bit more, but what I'm going to do is, and the trick is to leave it hanging somewhere. So I usually use a wooden spoon, then twist and tie it around. And that way you can put it on top of your tap, or in my case, I'm just leaving it here on top of the colander. Now we want to get rid of almost all the liquid from here. So we're going to leave this whole situation in one corner for around 40 to 45 minutes. And in the meantime, we're going to prepare the malai for our rasgullas. So I've got another nice big pan and I have got another liter of whole milk. And now I'm going to bring this to a boil and then lower the heat and cook it gently for a long time, say half an hour, until it reduces to half of the quantity. So don't just leave it and forget about it. Keep your eyes on it. This is ready. Got rid of most of the liquid from here. And I love opening this bit because it's like a Christmas present because it's so beautiful inside. And here you have the paneer or Chetna, and look at that. With the fingers, we need to make it super smooth. It always reminds me of home because my aunt would make this really delicious ras malai at home, and it would just be for special occasions, for some birthdays, and we would sit down with our cousins and enjoy this. Sugar syrup is bubbling away and I'm just going to take a small portion. Now this much mixture will make around 8 to 10 depending on the size of rasgulla you make, and the key is to keep rolling. There shouldn't be any cracks, and if they are, then just eat them like that, but try and make sure that there are no cracks and just press it very gently, and then it goes straight into our bubbling mixture. All the rasgullas are in and I've kept the heat the same. Don't lower it right now. Cover and cook this for 15 minutes and then you'll get nice fluffy rasgullas. And in the meantime, I'm going to add some delicious stuff to our malai. This is going to give it a lovely color and the amazing flavor of saffron. The almonds go in as well, and so do the pistachios. Look at that lovely green color. Maybe a quarter or half a teaspoon of ground cardamom. Puffed up beautifully. Yay! So I've got 8 rasgullas ready, which is perfect because I'm going to be serving this to 3 other NEFF cooks, and they haven't tried this before, so I'm really excited to see what they think of this dessert. It looks so beautiful. The colors, the smell. So the rasgullas need a little bit of time to soak all the amazingly delicious malai, and then we'll serve it to our guests. So guys, here is the dessert. It's a special Indian pudding called ras malai. And ras means the kind of dumplings that are in the malai, which is the sauce, and all of it is made with milk. So tuck in.
Amazing, thank you.
You can't find this in restaurants because it's really traditional, and I remember it having it with my cousins and big family gatherings. So just the smells and sitting together and eating with you reminds me of childhood, really.
Out of the 5 senses, smell is the most powerful from a motive point of view, and it's the one that recalls memories the fastest. And that's what's great about Indian food, is that it's just got these set of store cupboard spices that just instantly get you, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, this is Indian poetry, I think.
I think I've really enjoyed this meal together because we've come from different parts of the world with different food backgrounds, and you know, it's just been so nice sharing a meal with you guys. Cheers for that.
Cheers.